Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and to this rather special Christmas video. Okay, I hope you like the jumper and the tree, but this is all about highlights of 2024, really. So I'll get straight into it. And this was one of the first kits I built this year. It's the Boeing B-17G Flying Fortress. Okay, and I actually quite enjoyed doing this because it was a bit of a challenge. I haven't really done an American aircraft before, before building this one, but I've done a good job of it. So yeah, so that was one of the first ones that I did this year. Okay, so I'll just put that down there for a minute. One of the you may remember at the start of the year I did a mini little starter set series, and one of them was to do with the Spitfire, and that was a lovely little kit to build. Okay, so I did a Spitfire, so that was all good. And I also did, as part of the starter set series, the Folland Gnat, and I really quite enjoyed it. It's a nice little kit to build, and with this this originally was a trainer aircraft, but then the RAF decided to go over with the Hawk aircraft as well. So that was one of the kits I did. Okay, and also as part of the starter set series, I did this little beauty, the Tiger 1 tank. Again, this is Airfix, so really enjoyed doing that, and it's given me the impetus to go and do more vehicles as well as tanks and airplanes and that kind of stuff. Okay, so that was the Tiger 1 done, and also I'll just go briefly into it, but away from the dining room, I went off up to Blackpool for a union conference with my USDAW from USDAW conference, which is the Union of Shop Distribution and Allied Workers conference. Okay, so that was a so that was a bit of a change to get away, to get away from London, and also to meet up with fellow trade unionists there as well. So there you have it. Also, you may remember I was about 3 days in hospital as well. So you may remember me putting a post up on the community page, on the community section of the channel, saying that I wasn't going to be that I wasn't around because I wasn't feeling too well, and so that was a bit of a downside. Okay, but I got back into doing modelling as soon as I got home, and I've done this as well. It was the KT. It was an Airfix KT. It was an academy kit that was disguised as Airfix. Okay. So I've done this while I so obviously I had to go and take a break from, because I think I was doing this when I went up to Blackpool, and I also couldn't do anything about it while I was in hospital as well. So there you go. But it's a nice little kit, and I've actually got another one as well. So I'm going to try and fit that in as well for sometime next year. I'll try and fit that in for sometime next year. Maybe to the Ice Cold in Alex one. So hopefully, if I can get all my top 10 Airfix list out of the way by this time next year, I'd have been pleased with myself about that. Okay, so that's the that's the Katie, and now so also I did, then after the Katie it was the Dornier. It was the Dornier DO17, and this is the only kit that I've got that's got a stand on it, so that's on the stand. So but yeah, it's a really good kit to build. I thoroughly enjoyed doing it. I thoroughly enjoyed doing it. It's a great kit, and that was not without its challenges. Okay, like most of the builds I've done this year, there's not been without its challenges. Okay, so so there we go. I'm happy with that. Okay, but I'm really looking forward to 2025, see what it really holds for 2025. So there we go. I'll just put that back there. Also did the Wellington. It was my first ever Wellington. Okay, and I've got another one in my stash somewhere. Okay, this is the GR Mark 8. It's the Coastal Command 1, and really looking forward to it. I know, I'm sorry if the kits are a bit dusty, but I will try and make an effort to put I will try and make an effort to go and put varnish on. Okay, so during 2025. Okay, so there we go. That's the Wellington GR Mark 8. Okay, so there we go. I'll put that down there for a minute. And now, you may remember that I went away from Airfix from, I think it was from about September onwards, I think it was. And I did my first ever SLA kit, and this is it. It's the Douglas DC. I think it's a DC8, but anyway, can't remember the exact title, but it'll be on there. And I did the British version of one of the of this because of the, if you have a look there, the D-Day markings there as well. It was the 80th anniversary of D-Day this year, and I'm actually quite pleased with it. I'm actually quite pleased with this, but with the I'm actually quite pleased with this. Okay, these landing lights here, can you see that there? The landing lights. Okay, they didn't really need to be glued in, they just snapped in. Brilliant. And the decals as well. The decals as well. They went on all right. Okay, and so, and they really fit the panel lines as well. Okay, so that's so there we go. That's all done. Okay. Put this back there now. And of course, you all know that I did the Corsair just recently. So and finished that. I finished that off anyway. So that's all done and dusted. It's just sitting up on my shelf there. Oh, I don't know, it's top part of my shelving unit. Now, you may remember earlier in the year I did a Tamiya kit. It was the Harrier, and most of you went off at me like no one's business. And you said it was some of you guys said it was the worst kit that they've ever managed to produce, and I just took that to heart. Okay, and I think somebody said bin it, which is what I actually did in the end. I just gave it up, and I think it was a bit. It was a bit of a no-no for that one. So basically that was it. I just chucked it in the bin. But anyway, so that was all the kits that I've done throughout this year. Obviously, in 2025, I'll be starting the my top 10 list. Okay, and the first of those is going to be the Armstrong Whitworth Whitley. Okay, so excuse me, sorry about that. I didn't mean to break wind, but anyway, so this is going to be the next kit. It's actually going to be my first kit build of 2025, and I'm rather looking forward to it. So and when I did the top 10 list video, most of you agreed that this should be at number 1. Okay, and I'm going to work at getting. I'm going to work my way down the list until I get all the way down to number 10. Okay, so here we go, guys. That's going to be the next kit build for 2025. Okay, the first kit build of 2025. Okay, so there you go. And I'll be back in a bit. Well, guys, you know what I've built over the last 12 months, and you know what I've been getting up to during that time, and now you know that I'm going to be building going to start 2025 with the building of the Whitley. But I just want to finish this video with a few short words about Christmas. It's not just about the tree. It's not all about the angel being stuck on the tree. Okay, but for me, it's all about spending time with family and just celebrating the birth of Jesus. Okay, so I want to read to you just a short passage from Luke's Gospel, and it's chapter 2, verses 4 to 7. And it says this: So Joseph went up from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to Bethlehem, the town of David, because he belonged to the house and line of David. He went there to register with Mary, who was pledged to be married to him and expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born. and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in cloths and placed him in a manger, because there was no guest room available for them. So there you have it, guys. It's all about celebrating the birth of Jesus, about coming together. Okay, and later in the passage, it says that the shepherds going in, going into the stable where Mary and Joseph and the baby Jesus were worshipping him as well, and so on and so forth. But as I say, it's not just about family. It's not just about the tree, giving presents and Christmas jumpers and all that. It is really all about the birth of Jesus. Okay, and I'm going to finish by reading some of the words to my favourite Christmas carol, and I'll just get the app up a minute, and I'm just going to finish it by reading the words to "O Holy Night," and these are them. O holy night, the stars are brightly shining. It is the night of our dear Saviour's birth. Long lay the world in sin and error pining, till he appeared and the soul felt its worth. A thrill of hope, the weary world rejoices, for yonder breaks a new and glorious morn. Fall on your knees, O hear the angel voices, O night divine, O night when Christ was born. O night, O holy night, O night divine. So there are other verses to that, but I thought I'd just read the words of the first verse. So whatever you're doing this Christmas day, have a lovely time, and Joyeux Noël, Feliz Navidad, and Merry Christmas. Says he with a glass of Pepsi Max. So in the meantime, guys, thanks ever so much for watching throughout the year. Thanks for all your comments and suggestions as well. I've taken them to heart. So as I said, have a great Christmas, happy modelling, and have a good time with your families. In the meantime, guys, thanks a lot, and Merry Christmas.